Hi, Paul. It's Peter. How are you?
I know it's Peter.
You
You know,
do?
I figured it was Peter.
How are you
I
today?
liked your shirt.
It's a blue shirt.
I know.
Actually,
I like blue shirts. See, I like blue shirts.
you're a bluish kind of guy. I forgot to look for that, but yes. Paul, this is the same shirt I wear all the time. I'm just have it inside out so you don't see the graphic.
What's the graphic on it?
It's the turkey with the eyes that says, "I'm gonna be stuffed." I wore it last time, Paul.
You what?
I wore it last time, so I thought I would turn it inside out today.
I'm going to go blue as well. And that there's some complaints about our content.
There is no content, Paul.
Oh, is that the problem?
Yes, there's
I
nothing. We don't
Okay.
educate people. We don't amuse people. We're not entertaining them. There's nothing.
Why are we here?
Well, that's a much larger question. To which I have no answer. I don't know. I have nothing else to do. I'm feeling especially irrelevant today. So
You were feeling more irrelevant. You feel more irrelevant every week.
I think it's settling in, Paul.
Okay, Peter. Thank you.
You're welcome. Paul, has nowhere to go but downhill and a very quick spiral. I have nothing to say to you today.
Yeah, I am very low key today. I'm sort of, just recuperating from
From what?
everything. My cat is caught in the door, on the screen door. The
Oh,
closer-
leave it.
What?
He'll be
No,
fine.
no, the screen door. She's hurting the door.
This cat's stuck in a
Well,
screen
I don't
door.
want fly. Well, yeah, because she has long claws. Anyway, I'm gonna have ham and eggs this
Ooh, that's a very
And
bold
toast.
choice.
morning. Well, I happen to have some ham, and I have eggs,
Good for you.
and I have some bread. So I decided, just as we were sitting here, as a matter of fact, I decided to whip up. I was thinking, what's next after this?
And can it come soon enough?
You're right.
So you're going to make your own ham and eggs, and
I think so. Yes, I am.
good for
I
you.
I'm gonna have scrambled eggs,
Nice.
and I'm gonna cut up the ham and put the ham in the eggs,
Ooh, very nice.
and I probably will throw in a little bit of cheddar.
Did you say cheddar?
Cheddar.
Whoa. Going where no one has gone before. You have to see a reason for having the Peter and Paul coffee with Peter and Paul.
No, we do. That's a good point.
We can't do this anymore.
Well, I don't know vlogs or these or broadcasts, so I have no knowledge and want to have no knowledge of what goes on, because I'm just an old guy and I'm happy and set in my ways. So you need why does anybody watch these things? Because there's something interesting, right?
Well, either they're turning to be educated, to be entertained and, to laugh for some reason.
But
Nobody is
is there-
searching for Peter and Paul for any reason.
I know, Peter. What you keep harping upon that, but what I'm trying to get at here is, let's learn from people who are successful at this. What do they do? Are they themed? I know a lot of them are themed. They're like, oh, I have the new iPhone 22, and here's what it does, and stuff like that, right? Some people do the techie thing, right?
Yeah, I think it took you long enough to learn how to flip on the on switch. We're not going to go down the tech.
No. I have
review.
no interest in doing that. But the question is, what are we interested in, and do we know well that people would want to see?
Well, I'm not going to speak for you, but speaking for me, nothing.
So I'm feeling the first sort of tremors of Peter and Paul not continuing.
Didn't we do this once before, but it didn't last? Didn't we break up and stop? Did we?
We were working together, and then we stopped working there, and we moved to different states. That's the thing you're thinking.
Oh. Well, you didn't move far enough away, Paul. Could you go a little further?
Yeah, I know. Maybe we need, new blood.
Look,
I know.
what?
Let's do an audience survey.
We have
Let's
no
survey
audience.
our subscribers and say, we're really thinking of, there's some problems. What would you like to see? You know what I mean?
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how entertaining has Peter and Paul been?
We'll ask our two viewers what they think about it. See, what interests me, and I said I would love to have discussed and learned about the man who said he was swallowed by a whale. I think that is the most absurd thing, if it's true. I mean, it was on the
Well, it
news.
is true, and if you read any of the 200 news stories about it in the 24/7 news cycle, what you find is that, I don't know, I just read 3 sentences about it. He was he was, what do they call that? Scuba diving or something?
He was a lobster fisherman. Or he used to
Oh, he
run-
was?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. And he went down to catch one of his, to open one of his, whatever he did down there. And it is true. I guess it would be sort of interesting to find out what it actually felt like. But there was, I remember what he said. There was a big noise and some kind of upheaval. And then when he looked around, I guess it was dark or something. And he realized that he was in a whale's mouth. That's what he realized.
Well, I maybe we can get him to come on the Peter and Paul, and we can interview him about his whale experience.
I think there might be a fee required to get him on.
No, he doesn't need to pay.
So anyway, the whale then surfaced.
Yes,
I spit him out. You know the whole story. Okay.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
so
I'm curious. Like, well, when you're
Okay.
in the whale's mouth, what's going on? Are there enzymes that are coming to digest you? Is there other things in there? Because if maybe there's another shark, another whale or a fish or something, a squid. I don't know. All right.
Well, this has been a very interesting discussion.
Yes, it's very stimulating.
Do you notice that too?
Yeah. So, how long do you have to do that before it gets boring?
Well, my point is
You have
that if I want to center myself, I naturally think. So I am now, when I see myself, I'm over to the left side of the screen, of my screen. So my natural tendency is to move right. But when I do that, I go off screen.
I don't know what to say, Paul.
Have you noticed this?
Yeah, but it was just a fleeting thought. Like
So this is a standard thing whenever you're in any kind of Zoom thing, or is this just for whatever we're in right now?
Well, it's just you, to be honest. I just said that I noticed it to make you feel better. You're the only one. There's some bodily function that's off.
No, it's not.
Oh yes, your equilibrium is
No,
messed up.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh, really?
What I'm saying is right now I'm in the middle.
Paul, I know what you're saying. I get it. See, look, this is my right.
It is?
This is my left.
No.
Yes. Right?
But that's
left.
No, because yeah, but right. So, but all right. You know how you can tell your right from your left hands? Your right hand from your left hand?
No, how?
Left hand makes the L.
My right hand makes an L too.
No, it makes a backward L. That's not an L. That is a backward L. Your right hand makes a backward L. Left hand makes the L.
Left hand makes the L. All right.
All right.
Now I know my right from my left. I wish I knew that in like second grade. I might have turned out differently.
So, yeah, you are.
Well, one last thing before we leave.
What?
Say hi to Mrs. B, no matter where she may be.
I will, Peter.
Adios,
Bye.
mi amigo.